lives. And I think that, our friends, our family have all said to us at one point or another, when are you done? Why do you do this? And so I thought about those questions over the last several weeks, but if I'm being completely honest, I've thought about it since probably the beginning of the season. Why? Why do we do this? Because I know I've gotten asked that question from a lot of friends, like, aren't you done? Why are you doing, why are you traveling again? So I wrote a few things down. Ryan swore I could not do this without crying, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Hey, someone give me a paper towel.
A mop. And so I wrote this out. The last shift. It probably began innocently enough. Great beginnings usually do. A skating lesson to see how you would like it. A couple of trips to open ice at Kettler. A trip to a frozen pond, which is a rarity in Northern Virginia.
Shout out Coach Chacon for that one.
Or it began with roller hockey. Zervutis. And then you learned about the ice that was opening up in Haymarket. Or maybe perhaps it found you after you watched your first hockey game. You watched and you knew you had to try. You saw a miracle 125 times. Or you went to watch the Caps practice at Kettler. No matter how you came to find this sport, it grabbed you at that exact moment and it never let go. And we nervously said yes. We tied your skates for the first time. We sent you off with a skating instructor or a coach. Or we held on to your tiny hand, ourselves, for that first loop around the rink. And we knew this was where you belonged. Then came the learn to play, the sign-ups for house league, making your first travel team, the crazy early morning games, the mad dash to get you to practice, your first game, your first tournament, the sticks, the lessons, the pads, the tape, the gloves, the tape, the skates, the helmets, the net purchased for home for practice, the tape, and we came to know the smell of hockey. The excitement we saw each time you took the ice. Your first goal, your first hat trick, the first glove save you made, your first shutout when the net was taller than you by a foot, and then it wasn't, and you towered over it. House, travel, roller, mini mites, squirt, peewee, bantam, middle school, high school, U16, U18, no matter where you started, we knew this was where you belonged. Before all the games, we have all said a silent refrain. Play smart, play strong, keep your head up, and play safe. We have held our collective breaths when you were checked into the boards, silently and sometimes not so silently, waiting for you to stand and skate back to the face-off, or to the bench, or to the next play. We have watched in awe how you make all of your moves look so effortless, your speed, your glove saves, your command of the crease, the unbelievable saves that were almost impossible to make, your sheer grit to grind it out and win the play, to clear the puck or take the puck down the ice to the net. We felt the excitement of your goals, the amazement of your one-handed, on-your-back goal saves, the annoyance with the crappy and missed calls, the pleasure of hoisting the tournament trophies, and the disappointment of the games that got away. And we knew this was where you belonged. You have loved the feel of the puck on your stick. When your blades touch the ice, you are in another zone. You have given so much with so much intensity. to this game, and in return, it has given you purpose. It has given you friendship. It has given you coaches, and the feeling of something so much more than just a sport. So my challenge and parting wish to you is this. While this may be the last game as a Piedmont Predator, games, for most of you, do not let it be where you leave hockey. Carry the time you have shared with you always. Carry forward what you have learned, what your experiences have been, and share it. Whether you continue to play in juniors, in college, in an adult league, or play at a higher level in the future. Or if you decide to ref, don't miss the calls. Or to teach lessons, or to go on to coach. Pass on what the game has given you all. Pass on the best parts and take that with you. But whatever your future looks like and however you move to the next stage of your career, we all know that you will never really leave this game because you knew all along that this was where you belonged. Okay.